Okay. So this will be little bit, I like to keep it little interactive. So I'll just share one story which happened yesterday with one of my friends. I received this message, as you can see here. Hi. So he's my friend. I have a contact saved. Alankar Ramteke. He's a arthroplasty surgeon from Nagpur. And we have done our, I did teach him. I was the chief resident when he had just joined as the junior resident. So I know him since many years. So it is becoming a very common problem. So I'm going to show you how to avoid it. See what happens. Hi Alankar, how are you? Good, need some help. And 45,000 in your account. And you can see there is a wrong English. When there is a wrong English and UPI is not working, that means it is his WhatsApp has got hacked. So I just asked him a simple question. If you can tell me where did we first meet and which year, I will send you. But then he ignored my answer. And what he's telling me, I call you later, 30 minutes, okay. That means this is not an English of an orthopedic surgeon. Alankar has studied abroad also. So I know that his English is very sophisticated. So I told him, sorry spammer, your number is being now reported to cyber police. So I could take the screen video at that time because I decided that I will show it here. And I will also show how this can be avoided. So what exactly happened to him is that he got a call. That call got diverted to his reception. That receptionist, they send him a link. कि आप इस link पे please click करो, आपका courier parcel आएगा. It's very typical. The person clicked on the link, and what happened? That number started getting diverted to somebody else, some other number, and that is how they got the OTP, and that is how they could basically start their WhatsApp on another phone. So now, how to avoid this? So there is WhatsApp gives you a very features, and also before paying, just check the name. See, the name is Mohammad Jahid Alam. And the UPI ID is something Sunil. So basically, you can understand that this is not of the same person. So now, what you need to do, maybe you can open your phone and do it now if you have not done. There is something called as two-step verification in the iPhone and the Android both, inside WhatsApp. So in the settings, just go into something called as account here. In this account, just click on this account. And then after that, there is something called as two-step verification. So when you go in two-step verification, you can put a PIN here. If you have not already put, you can actually put a 6-digit PIN, which only you know. So whenever somebody tries to even take your OTP, it will ask you for the PIN. And besides that, you can also verify your email address. This email address, if you can see, it isn't visible to others, only you can see it. So you can also put an email address which is verified. So again, the OTP will still go to your email also sometimes. So again, both things cannot be hacked simultaneously. So this is very important. If you have not done, just do it today. Then we go to privacy settings also. We have to maintain our privacy. We give our numbers to so many people, but we don't need all our things to go to them. So these are small settings which you can do. So in the privacy, you see there is last seen and online. So mine is last seen is nobody. Last seen and online is basically nobody. I don't want anyone to see that in the middle of the night I'm getting up and I'm basically opening my WhatsApp. That is my habit. Sometimes early morning I'll just open my WhatsApp, see my message. So I don't want them to know that I was last seen at this time and I ignored their message. That is one. Then the second part is profile photo. Again, I keep it for everyone, but if you're keeping a children's photo, your pet's photo or your wife's photo, or your spouse's photo, don't keep to everyone. Then you can keep it just to my contacts. Then groups, everybody cannot add me to the groups. Only my contacts, that also accept. So you may have thousands of contacts and you don't want those 50 people adding you to the group. So I have just removed those people from adding to the group. They have to send me an invite. Then there is a status. Again, I have kept it my contacts. So only the status will be seen by my contacts and not with everyone. Then the next part is live location, always none. Live location should always be none. It should not be open all the time. And as you can see that people who don't listen, I just block them. I have so many people who have blocked contacts. 727 people I have blocked. They cannot message me only. And most important is this, silence unknown callers. You will get calls from foreign countries, unknown. Maybe for a male, a female voice will come. For a female, a male voice will come. It will be a sexy voice with a sexy DP. So always keep it silent. These people will not be able to contact you only. And this especially happens when people are trying to call on WhatsApp internationally. So these are some of the settings. And last but not least, this is your personal choice. Read receipts. I always keep it off. So read receipts, mine is whenever anybody tries to message me, they will always see a grey tick even if I have read it. They will never be able to see my blue tick. So that's the reason I always keep it on. लेकिन WhatsApp makes you play a fair game. अपना नहीं दिखाओगे तो आप किसी और का भी नहीं देख सकते. Means if you don't show your read receipts, you will not be able to see the blue tick of others also. That is how it works. Except you can see it in groups. Groups में it still allows that you can see it, that you have read the message or not. But individual chats, you cannot. And default message timer. This is usually kept. I keep it off because I like to use WhatsApp as a storage device. But if you want, you can keep it 90 days, which is very safe, so that your WhatsApp doesn't cloud with videos and photos and everything, and then the WhatsApp data doesn't fill up. Now we come to some features of WhatsApp which most of you may not be aware. Message to yourself. So we can now save messages by sending the same message to ourselves. Just see how this works. So you go here, add plus new message, and then you can see yourself, you. It will be your name and you written. And you just keep on forwarding some important messages to yourself, which you can read later. They can be in the form of your KYC documents, or they can be any articles or any videos which you like to save. Of course, editing messages. How many are sure? How many know how to edit messages after sending if you did a wrong mistake? Only 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is very interesting. So after you have sent the message, you don't need to send spelling mistake ho gaya or some whatever any mistake. Within 15 minutes of sending, you can edit the message. Something like that. See, I am writing here, and it goes wrong spelling. See, the spelling is wrong, and I send it. Now instead of typing the spelling word here, what I will do, I'll just click on that message, and there is something called as edit, and I'll just change it. You can even change the whole message, not only one spelling, but you can completely change the whole message. And this is how editing messages works. WhatsApp has given more power to admins now. We can have a group of 1,000 people, 1,000 members plus 1024 to be exact. And we can even delete messages of others. The admin can delete messages of others. Then there is something called as some groups which are very noisy. You can archive them and they will remain muted. So this is the archive part, and they just remain, for example, my school group is very noisy. So just swipe on the left, click on archive, and they will remain muted. You can just go, and there are a lot of groups in the archive which you can go and see. Besides that, there are communities. You can be part of the communities. You can make your own community. If you like to be in touch with your patients, then just make a community of patients. It will be like an announcement group where thousands of patients can be put in, and you, only one person can send the message, that is you or whoever you appoint as admin. Then there is channels. Channels is like a TV channel, one-way communication. All previous messages up to 1 month, even after you have joined, you can see those channels. So there are these news channels, and we also have our own Ortho TV Global channel. Okay. So I'll just go fast. Basic photo editing. You can just crop a photo, make it black and white. And of course, there is WhatsApp Business. Separate number on the same phone. Communicate with patients only. Your features like clinic timings, Google Map links, website, your timing of today. Like for my clinic time today opens at 5 p.m. So it will show that it opens at 5 p.m. Email address, website, everything is given in one WhatsApp Business. And you can put this QR code where basically appointments can be taken. Then there is something called as new feature which has come in 2025, verified badge in WhatsApp Business. So if your name and your Facebook account and Instagram have the same name, you can for 850 rupees have a blue tick on your WhatsApp. Then there is of course link devices. This we use for Ortho TV messages. These groups are set up in somebody else's laptop, our employee's laptop. Up to 4 people can set up and they can send messages on your behalf. Then there is new feature again come in 2024, group list, where you can make some group list. You can add and make new groups here, and all those messages, so searching becomes very easy. Like for my whole Ortho TV team is in one group. And last but not the least, do you know you can send messages on WhatsApp without saving anybody's phone number? So it's very easy. Instead of saving the number whom you are going to send, just add plus and see, just search name or number. So instead of a name, just type the number of the person and you will be able to directly chat. Just click on chat and that's it. See, the number is not saved, but I can still continue chatting. And of course, there is Meta AI, where you can generate images. You can write blogs. You can ask queries, everything inside WhatsApp. You don't need a separate app. At least a basic things can be done. So let me just run through this. This is my last slide. See, create an image of a surgeon operating on spine using microscope, as this is a minimally invasive spine surgery. So it is not accurate, but it is good enough. And this is an AI generated image, copyright free. You can use it for your own blogs, your own DP, your own status, whatever you want, you can use it for on your own website. And of course, it will also help you write a blog. So blog on prolapsed intervertebral disc treatment for patient education. And you can see that it just creates a blog within a matter of few seconds. Thank you very much. We'll take questions at the end.
That's a very interesting talk. We didn't know WhatsApp could do so many wonder things.